I'm Roberta Shaughnessy, and I hired Todd Kohlhepp to be my realtor. He just seemed like a very outgoing, professional individual at the time when I first met him. Had a great marketing plan. One of the reasons I chose him to be our realtor.
My name is Ron Owen, and Todd Kohlhepp was my next door neighbor, and our houses were approximately 30 feet from each other. Todd liked to talk about himself. Todd liked to talk about the things that he had. He was consumed with things that he could purchase with the money that he was making.
My name is Jennifer Waddell. We decided to purchase a home and started looking on the internet. So we actually called the listing agent, which was Todd Kohlhepp. He was very angry over the phone all the time. I contacted my mortgage officer, and he then proceeded to tell me that this man would go off on tangents for no reason and talk about his guns, his motorcycles, his compound. He proceeded to tell him he was in the military and killed people for no reason. He would just go off on these tangents. My gut instinct about Todd Kohlhepp was that he was a dangerous man. Something inside of me, my gut, made me and pursued me to dig deeper. And so you can look up tax records, property records. I saw his BMWs, I saw his motorcycles, and then his sex offender registry came up. And that's when everything kind of fell into place for me, that this was not a normal situation.
I was watching just the nightly news with my husband and saw the news report about them finding Kayla Brown alive, chained in a storage container, and I'd been aware of the story because she'd been missing for the last 2 months. So I was thinking, oh, how terrible is that? You know, it's just horrible that somebody could do that to this poor girl. And then they showed the picture, and I just paused the television and was like, honey, that was our realtor. Oh my goodness.
And I clicked on the link, and I knew before the article even came up it was going to be him. I knew it with all my heart. And when I saw that face, I was just, it sent chills through me, and I teared up. It was him. It was him.
It's a double life, and it's if those other folks feel like I do, it's scary. It's a nightmare to think that this, I don't know if anything was going on the property beside me here, but just to think that this type of activity was going on in Todd's life.
I started thinking about how this man had a key to my home and had access to my home at any given time, whether I was home or not, that he was around my children.
This is the home that we purchased. So this is the listing that had Todd Kohlhepp's sign in the yard. I was so uncomfortable, I actually cleared my home and burned sage and said prayers through my entire home because I don't want any negative energy from him or anything that happened here.